Now we'll be using our DAX function to perform analysis. That is what we'll be doing, and then go ahead with our visualization. To start with, we'll go to our data view where we'll be able to see our data. Now, let's say we want to get the total quantity of pizza sold. We want to get the total quantity of pizza sold. How do we do this? We use measure. Now, measure is like when we want to get summarized value, but new column when we have to calculate the column, more like calculated column. But measure, we just want to get the summarized value.
Already we are on our tables view. We click on new measure. So it's going to show us like this, new measure, and then we're going to rename it. We're going to change the title and we'll change it to total quantity or total quantity sold, whichever. So we'll leave it at total quantity. Remember, I want to check total quantity sold. And then we use the sum function like what we do on our Excel. We're going to sum the quantity column. When you use the sum function, it's going to show us all the columns that are available on our table. And so we're going to look for the sum function. This is the argument. Now we'll look for our quantity table. Okay, so this is our quantity table. Click on our quantity table. That's it. Now you can see our sum. And now this is a measure. So if we want to view it, we'll have to view it on our visualization pane. Do we get that? You cannot view it from the tables view. We'll have to go to the visualization view for us to view it. Having done that, we want to count our order ID column uniquely to be able to get the total orders. We want to uniquely count it, and we're going to name it total order. So we'll do our measure, rename total order, and then we uniquely count the order ID column. To do that, we're going to use our distinct count to uniquely count the order ID column. Then we select our column, which is our order ID. Then close our bracket and click enter. Once we do that, it's going to load, and yes, that's our measure total order. Now to view this, we have to go to the visualization pane because it's a measure, just summarize value. And there is a specific chart that we're using, which is the card. You can see it. So I'm going to select it on the feeds pane. I want to view for total order now. So it's showing us 21K, which is our total order. Unique. We counted it uniquely. It was 21K. We can also do the same for total quantity. This is how we'll be able to view our measure for this analysis that we're performing. For our total quantity, showing us 50K. Remember we summed our quantity column, so it's showing us 50K. Now you've seen how we've used the chart card to be able to get both the total quantity and the total order. We can also make our values have decimal points by going back to our table view. If we want to change the percentage, can do that. To make it have decimal points, we'll click on our decimal and see that it's now having decimal points, 49.57K. Remember initially it was 50K, it approximated. So you can also make it to have decimal numbers. Let's also do the same for total order.
K is the actual order. So just the same way, the same thing that we did earlier, we'll go to our report, our data view, and then click on the total order measure and make. All right, so go back to our report view, and this is a 21.35K order. So this is total order, and then this is total quantity. Now, the next thing we want to do is we're going to also, make this look more um, appealing. The next thing we want to do is let's check for the average order. Now, we're already performing our analysis. I hope we know that. We want to check for the average order. So how do we check for the average order? We can check for the average order by using the total quantity divided by the total order. So how do we do that? Go back to our data, and then we click on our measure. So new measure, so we said average order, average order, average order, and then we said our total quantity, which we've already calculated here, divided by our total order. So what we just do is, since we're not using the average function, we just say total, and then it will show this is it. Total quantity divide total order. And then we'll click on enter. We can also use the divide function. There's a function called divide. We can also use the divide function. So let's go and view our total quantity divided by total order. So click on our card. So you can move this. I'll move it here. Increase it a bit. And where is it? Average order. Okay. So the average order is 2.3. This is our average order. All right, what other thing can we do? So this is just like a brief intro on how we can use Power BI to, perform analysis. As we progress, as we move forward, we'll see more complex details and, analysis.